football, but this tournament is of course being played against a backdrop of protests in Brazil that have grown in number and violence over the past week. Our South American football expert and journalist Tim Vickery has been discussing the protests with Jason Mohammed.
Yes, welcome to Salvador. This is the front page of the local newspaper Itália, which basically says the Brazilian president has announced reforms, yet we don't know whether there are going to be any further protests. So, Tim, do you think that those reforms will indeed deter the rioters?
You tell me. You know, the word that I've most been hearing over these past few days is perplexed. No one saw this situation coming, and no one knows how it's going to play out. I think the fear is that after the president's words last night, the more peaceful elements will withdraw from the scene, leaving the field to the more violent ones.
Tim, this is FIFA's worst nightmare.
No doubt about it. A lot of heat on FIFA now. Romario, former great player, now a prominent politician, he's said that FIFA have effectively become the president of Brazil, that they've set up a state within a state, that they come here making all kinds of demands, they'll make a lot of profit from the World Cup, they won't pay any tax, they'll set up the circus, and then they'll leave and they'll go away. And you can understand the anger from the people, because back in 2007, Brazilian society was explicitly told that all of the money being spent on stadiums would be private money, leaving public money for improvements in infrastructure. That isn't the way it's worked out at all. Look behind us. We've got a lovely stadium, a beautiful stadium. So we've got first world stadiums and third world social services, and who wants that?
And lots of the international reporters that we've been speaking to are speculating as to whether the World Cup will in fact be played in Brazil. Do you think it will be moved?
Well, at the moment, obviously, FIFA coming out with a line of there is no plan B. It will happen in Brazil, and Dilma Rousseff, Brazil's president, very emphatic on this issue. But you're just starting to hear little whispers. And I think the plain fact is no one at this stage can guarantee anything.
Just a few metres away from the stadium as we drove in today, there are big banners which effectively say Fora Copa, Fora FIFA, which means get out Cup, get out FIFA.
Yes, a lot of heat on FIFA. This didn't start as an anti-FIFA protest, it's an anti-Brazilian state protest. But the inefficiency with which the 2014 World Cup has been organised, it makes it such an important rallying point for the protest movement. This weekend we've got 4 games in 4 different cities in the Confederations Cup. We'll see here if we've got violent demonstrations, and I think this weekend will define the immediate future of the protest movement.
Tim, thank you very much indeed. Lots of riot police outside the stadium here in Salvador, but a pretty relaxed atmosphere for now. Let's hope it stays that way.